my friends, I bring you another new item. This is the Meat Lovers Meatball from Boston Market Homestyle Meals. Oven-baked beef meatballs with Italian sausage, tomato sauce, and penne pasta. I guess it's spaghetti and meatballs, but with penne pasta instead of just regular spaghetti meatballs. Remove tray, great vent, cook 4 minutes, stir and recover, cook for 2 to 2.5 minutes. 640, and then sodium, 2/3 of my daily vitamin, or daily intake of sodium. 80% of my saturated fat. Whew. All right, so this one is definitely not healthy. If you want to see one that are a little more healthy, you should see maybe one of the chili mac for the Impossible Bowl. I'm not sure I'd call it healthy, but it's definitely healthier than this. And looking at this, not seeing, looks like all the sauce is down here or something. I'm not seeing many meatballs though. It said Meat Lovers Meatballs. Well, let's see what happens when I put it in the microwave and see what we get.
2 very boring minutes later.
All right, here it is. And it is smelling good. You can definitely smell that cheese and greasiness. Definitely smell the fat and everything like that. And I've always loved I can put a little box in here. Now, give this a good stir. First problems are kind of coming up here. See how runny? Look, I mean, this is runny. Wow. Kind of runny and greasy, so not great. And then they called it a Meat Lovers, and yet I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 meatballs. 4. I guess maybe I can't say that they're lying though, because the package shows 1, 2, 3. I think that's a 4th one. I guess they didn't lie to me, but when I hear Meat Lovers, I think more than 4 meatballs. Maybe that's just me. In the comments, tell me if I'm wrong about that. So let's go ahead and try some of these noodles. Those are good, and there's definitely a lot of cheese in here. It keeps caking on my spoon. A lot of cheese. Now let's try one of these meatballs. Try a part here. Okay. That's a tasty meatball. It's well seasoned. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but you know, I guess it can't be. Well, actually, I can't complain because it was supposed to be a meat lovers. But again, you can just look at the cheese just dripping off my spoon here. They should have called this a cheese lovers, okay? Not a meat lovers. The cheese is everywhere in this. So let's try a little bit of everything. That was a good tasting bite. The cheese, let's be honest, the cheese is everywhere, so it works well with the meatball and the noodles. And the noodles are a little past al dente, but they're not mushy or anything like that. So overall, this is really good. But again, this is not a meat lovers, this is a cheese lovers. So I will sit there and say that look at this, just this grease. The grease is bothering me. All right, I'm getting old. I can't just literally drink grease anymore like I used to when I was, in my teenager and early 20s, right? Now that I am years old, right, I can't do this. It gives me horrible heartburn. Then I stay up all night. My wife can't sleep, and then we're all unhappy the next day. So I like this taste, and so the question is, would I get this again? Probably not, though. Again, I really love the taste of this. Frankly, I'd probably go with one of their other dishes, like a chicken parmesan or something like that. So if you're okay with the grease and the fact that you don't get actually really any meat in your Meat Lovers, it's a thumbs up. But for me personally, I'm more of a because of the grease.
Later that same evening.
All right, I was actually eating this, and I discovered that it turns out this might actually be a Meat Lovers at all, or it might be still a Meat Lovers, because, well, I didn't notice this initially. If you'll look, there's actually little meats. All right. And so I'm still not thrilled about the gravy. But it turns out that I was wrong about my complaint about saying that it wasn't a Meat Lovers, it was a Cheese Lovers. There's still a ton of cheese in here. I still wouldn't call this a Meat Lovers. But the meat, in my opinion, that they did put in here, and I have to admit, I was wrong. I'm going to have to change my thing from that. I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Now be aware, it is still greasy, but I am going to give it a thumbs up. If you like my reviews, please leave a comment down below and hit like and subscribe. And I've got a couple of playlists and videos on either side here that I think you might enjoy. Until next time, bye!